What is the best class in D&D? Maybe it's the Sorcerer. Slinging spells left, right and centre, and sometimes at themselves, the Sorcerer class is inherently magical, and you can even make the Wizard jealous of your seemingly endless power. Sorcerer origins can play a huge part in how you play. With Aberrant Mind, an alien wraps itself to your brain, giving you psionic powers that can give your Sorcerer Warlock and Wizard exclusive spells, like Ivard's Black Tentacles and Hunger of Hadgar. And even the powerful cantrip Mind Sliver. Aberrant Mind also gives you telepathic speech at first level, meaning no more eavesdropping and sneaky stealth checks. And if you've managed to get your Sorcerer to level 14, they can use their new powers to transform their body for a variety of results. Being able to grant yourself abilities like True Sight, seeing invisible creatures, or just make yourself float, or even being able to squeeze yourself and anything you're wearing through a small gap as narrow as an inch. Or, if you want a little bit more chaos brought to the table, then maybe Wild Magic Sorcerer is for you. My personal favourite, the Wild Magic Sorcerer draws their powers from chaos itself. These sorcerers really can be powerful, or just a huge detriment to themselves. A truly fun and chaotic way to play D&D. Every time you cast a spell as a Wild Magic Sorcerer, it has a 1 in 20 chance to go crazy. Whether that's crazy helpful or crazy useless, it's up to the dice to decide. But it's not all randomness and chaos. You can also bend luck to your whim, being able to give or take 1d4 to anyone's rolls, enemy or ally. Nothing is safe. What could possibly go wrong, you ask? Well, with a wild magic table looking like this, with effects ranging from casting high-level spells at the enemy, if you're lucky, changing the battlefield completely, or doing something useless and random, like growing a beard of feathers, or removing the ability to get drunk for possibly weeks. But if you're looking for something more controlled and more utilities, then maybe Lunar Sorcery might interest you. With Lunar Embodiment, it allows you to cast a first level spell once per day without using a spell slot. And with 15 spells to choose from, you'll have plenty of options. Whether you use full moon spells to protect and heal your allies with death wards and lesser restoration, or if you're feeling more aggressive that day, you can choose new moon spells like Ray of Sickness or Vampiric Touch to wear down your enemies, and Blindness, Deafness, and Confusion to slow them down. Or maybe you're mischievous that day, then the Crescent Moon grants you spells like Alter Self, Hallucinatory Terrain to deceive your foes. And if you're ever caught, spells like Colour Spray and Phantom Steed can get you clear of any sticky situation in no time. And once you've hit 6th level, you can wax and wane through lunar cycles to fully utilize your spell library. And that's not all. Regardless of subclass, all sorcerers can dip their fingers into meta magic to show the fearful power that is the Sorcerer. By tapping into their sorcery points, they can twist the spell to their own desires. For example, a Sorcerer could twist their spell with a subtle spell, hit you with a spell without saying a word, or quicken their spell to cast a spell that might take a whole turn to cast in just a bonus action, leaving their attack action still open for another spell. Or what's this? There's 2 enemies. With Twin Spell, an attack that only hits 1 target now can hit 2. Hit them both with a polymorph. With this, and so many more options to choose from, the versatile Sorcerer is a key part of any party. Unless the Wild Magic Sorcerer turn themselves into a plant bot again.